welcome into the Guest Room Podcast. We are excited to have you here. Sorry, KD, for hurting your ears there. And for you listeners at home, I'm your host, Mike. That's Kevin over there.
Revise.
That's Andy.
Schedules.
And that's KD.
I always want to say often. Now.
Okay. All right.
What am I supposed?
Disappointing.
What am I supposed to do there?
Appropriately?
Accordingly.
Hey, we were actually pretty close on what we were thinking.
Yeah.
I think maybe it's
equitably.
Maybe it's the intonation of your two words, but I feel like I need to make that like a command. Then so adverbs just aren't coming to my brain.
You should have a Rolodex of adverbs at your disposal.
Yeah, I found that you're weak in adverbs and Andy's weak in words.
Yep. Not wrong. You're not wrong.
But as we established
That'd be a good episode title.
And at this point, ancient Patreon episode, he is the most creative.
You mean a guest list episode?
That's right.
Yeah.
Special feed, exclusive for you. If you want to join the guest list, by the way, you can keep us guessing at patreon.com/theguestroom podcast for lots of different perks. One of them being a shout out on our show. Another of them being exclusive content that comes only to you with red slanty letters. And a third of them being the opportunity to share content with us.
Which in turn gets shared with others.
That's true. There's a lot of sharing that goes on with the guest list on this podcast.
Also, you might just get a random shout out if you're not on the guest list, but it's a definite thing that you're going to get a shout out if you are on the guest list.
And we'll do things like serenade you or call you Kevin Durant's mom or other great things like that have happened in the past. So, other business. We play the secret phrase game on this podcast, a trivia podcast. And the secret phrase game is this. One of the 4 podcast hosts gets assigned a secret phrase by the other 3 hosts. They try to get that phrase out in a inconspicuous sort of way on the episode, and it's your job to find out who said it and what they said. You can get a chance at some sweet merch by submitting your guess to the guestroompodcast@gmail.com. So keep your ears out. The phrase has not been uttered yet, but it could be right after this word.
Anchovies are great.
We know that's just a lie.
Yeah, true, yeah. But, lies are right up our alley when it comes to secret phrases.
True.
So
That's true. Go therefore and swindle without apology.
Yeah, right? That's a...
is that a lie as much as just like a bad advice?
Yeah.
I mean, it guess it depends on the context.
Which is worse advice? Go therefore and swindle without apology or with apology?
Listen, I'm sorry, but
I feel like you just got to commit to whatever it is that you're doing.
All right.
You've just signed your car over to me, and I'm not sorry. So
it's always cars with Katie.
It is.
Well, he's a car guy.
Apparently, I'm a car guy.
Initial D.
Hey, you did pretty good there.
For
man.
car guys.
Well, he talked to him.
I did have a conversation with one of the voice actors from Initial D.
The guy who says that?
I had no idea.
Oh.
I haven't
This
watched
is
it.
Robert.
We are going to be playing a little round of pub quiz on today's episode. Pub quiz.
Pub quiz.
And today's pub quiz has been brought to you by all 4 hosts. So
I thought you had a sponsor that we didn't know about.
No, well, definitely not Popeyes.
Yeah.
I feel like it should be definitely not DoorDash at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fair. But Andy,
Peanuts.
you will be
Starting us?
Always
starting us.
peanuts.
Okay. You guys ready?
I suppose.
Okay.
As ready as I'll ever be.
Question number 1. Cher played the mother of Meryl Streep's character in the sequel
True.
to what movie?
Say that again?
Cher played the mother of Meryl Streep's character in the sequel to what movie?
Cher is not far from getting put on my list.
Of.
Names I hate.
Okay.
Good clarification, Andy. Isn't there a Cher
There's lots of
song
Cher Lloyd,
that you know
guilty pleasure song.
that you have a very funny lip sync to?
Oh, I probably know the same song.
Yeah.
She's
the one where one of the lyrics is
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, she's the one with weird teeth, right?
Yeah, I have no idea.
She's got bad teeth. She's British.
Well,
She is
if
British.
she's British, then of course.
It follows.
Sorry for the
My
British
point
people.
stands.
Was there a question asked? I forget.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Cher.
Their share was.
I'm Kathleen Cher, and I'm Allison Toy. Spotify?
Reveal.
No.
Commercial?
Katie says 101 Dalmatians. Mike says Julie and Julia.
Julia.
Oh. And Kevin says Mamma Mia. The correct answer is Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia.
I picked the only
Beelzebub.
Meryl Streep song that I know, or movie that I know.
I don't really know.
Question
who
number
Meryl
2.
Streep is.
Mozart composed a comic opera about the marriage of what character who originally appeared in the Rossini opera The Barber of Seville?
What?
Mozart composed a comic opera about the marriage of what character who originally appeared in the Rossini opera The Barber of Seville? Yes?
I have so no idea.
I have lots of answers.
Oh, good. Okay, reveal. Katie says The Queen of Spain. Mike says The Barber of Seville.
Nice.
And Kevin says Shylock? No, I'm sorry. The
Shailin.
correct answer is Figaro.
Sean Locke.
Figaro.
I was close to saying Ronde Barber or Tiki Barber. Would those have been correct?
No.
Okay. What was the correct answer?
Don't worry about it.
Arriving at Jupiter on December 7th, 1995, what NASA probe was the first spacecraft to orbit an outer planet? Okay, reveal. Katie says Voyager. Mike says Hubble. And Kevin says Goliath. No, I'm correct. Sorry, the correct answer was Galileo. Bummer. For me.
And for us.
The next question is, what dance characterized by a triple meter and traditionally accompanied by guitar and castanets was banned by the Spanish church in the 17th century for being sexually and politically provocative?
Politically provocative.
Yeah. What dance
What a Spanish church move.
characterized by a triple meter and traditionally accompanied by a guitar and castanets was banned by the Spanish church in the 17th century for being sexually and politically provocative?
What nowadays is politically provocative? I'm between dos. Like, one I think is right, but then the other one sounds Spanish.
I'm sorry?
I would choose the one that's right.
Yes, I'd go with that one.
But the Spanish one seems like it might be politically provocative.
Go, run for president.
What was that move you just did?
You'd like to know, wouldn't you?
I know the theme and I don't know the answer.
How do you know the theme? There is no theme.
Things that end in
I'm not saying
vowels.
anything.
Like I'm gonna get number 6, but I don't think I'm gonna get 4 or 5.
That don't apply to anything else?
Things that end in vowels.
No,
I'm changing my answer.
not say anything. I don't want to get umbrage called on me. Okay. Do you have answers?
Yep.
KD says the flamenco. Mike says the salsa. And Kevin says the cha-cha. No, I'm sorry. The correct answer was the fandango.
What?
Question number 5.
What in the literal heck?
Question number 5.
I'm so angry at myself right now. You have no idea.
I know. I'm surprised you're not. Question number 5. What ancient Philistine god has a name that literally means Lord of the Flies?
Well, it's a good thing my wife is the Countess of Swaziland. This gives me such an upper hand.
I've written the wrong answer.
Man.
Mike, do you want to group think the 6th question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Katie says Moloch. Mike says Dagon.
Dagon.
And Kevin says Beelzebub. How do you say it?
Beelzebub.
Beelzebub.
Oh.
Beelzebub is correct.
Wait, Fandango?
He
Beelzebub is Philistine? Debatable.
What's the common bond that connects all the above answers?
I know. Stupid.
You didn't get it until Beelzebub?
No.
two of those I just didn't realize.
Now looking back, I figure out I don't know, but the other ones, sure.
Fandango?
He says fandango. Do the fandango.
That's what he says there?
Yeah. Also, I don't remember the name of the song. So
Yeah, same.
I don't.
Oh, got it. Can
All right,
I say
reveal.
that Queen song?
Reveal. Bohemian Rhapsody, Queen lyrics, that Queen song. Yep, you're right. Okay, that was hilarious that you started singing it. I changed the order of my questions just.
Yes, I know. Yeah. That's why I was I didn't want to have to go all the way back through the song every time, so I was just trying to shorten it, and I skipped a couple
Where
parts.
does Mamma
Mamma Mia Figaro.
Well,
or
it says Figaro.
Yeah.
Galileo, Galileo, Mamma Mia Figaro. Beelzebub.
What are they talking about?
Will you do the fandango?
There's no point in it. It's just rambling. I knew that you had caught on to what it was.
And then question 2.
Yeah, and then you couldn't get them.
2, 3, and
Yeah.
4 I just couldn't make happen for me.
Yep. Yeah, it was unfortunate for me.
Sorry. 3.
1.
2.
1.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't blame you, Andy. I blame Queen.
Okay.
Blame Rami Malek?
Did anyone see that movie, by the way?
No.
No.
No one did?
No.
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 Frederick Mercury.
All right. Well, it's Mike's turn. And today's theme is old TV.
Oh,
What's old to you?
2006.
No, it's going to be like 70s.
All right. Question 1.
It's right up your alley.
Poop.
This is the first name of TV's Mr. Rogers.
Katie has way too many letters.
An essay over there.
Is it Jim Bob?
All right. Kevin says Fred. Andy says Fred. Katie says Mr.
Frederick Mercury, you just said.
Frederick Mercury Rogers. That's correct.
Yeah, he played both careers.
Question 2.
In one, he took off and put on sweaters, and the other one, he just never wore sweaters.
Mm-hmm.
Contestants of this show could be eliminated for entering the production area, breaking the law, damaging the island environment, or missing an island council.
Repeat.
Contestants of this show could be eliminated by entering the production area, breaking the law, damaging the island environment, or missing an island council.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Do you know it?
Don't worry about it.
Do you know it? Do you know it?
I think I'm wrong because it doesn't qualify as old.
Ooh.
Do the fandango.
What? I think I'm wrong.
You pulled an Andy for Andy.
All right, let us
wonderful.
reveal. Kevin says Survivor. Andy says Survivor. KD kicks himself and says Survivor.
Oh, I'm not mad.
Mike's the one that really should be mad.
You don't want to know what I had written beforehand.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Oh, boy.
Also, it's
Katie.
called Tribal Council.
Not according to the source that I used.
I was thinking because it needed to be old, maybe the first Hawaii 5-0.
I wrote down Love Boat.
Don't be mad at me, Kevin.
Survivor. Oh,
If he beats us, I'm going to be mad at you.
Nah. Thanks, Katie.
But I do like Mike's definition of old TV so far.
Yeah.
Question 3. What does MASH stand for?
Oh, no. Now I don't like it anymore.
Well, I'm wrong.
Do you have an answer?
Whatevs.
Okay. Reveal. Kevin says Military Armed Service House. Andy says Men Army Soldier Hospital.
Just a bunch of random thoughts.
Katie says Medical Army Surgery Helpers.
Is there a Frankenstein answer that we got?
Surgery helpers of the medical army.
What do you guys think is the M word?
Medical.
Medical.
Military.
Mobile.
Army, surgery.
Hospital.
Yes, Mobile Army Surgical Hospital Unit.
No.
Mashu?
Mash.
Mashu.
Wait, he was in Mulan.
Yes, he was. All right, question 4. Name one member of the Brady Bunch family. I will not accept Mr. or Mrs.
If it had been 2 or more that you asked for, no way. But one I can do.
I can do 2.
Well, I needed a point.
3 even.
reveal.
I don't know if you're going to get a point.
Hold on, Katie, are you ready?
Yeah.
Kevin says Marsha.
Oh.
Andy says Marsha. Katie says Todd.
Nope.
No, sorry. The answers are Mike and Carol, Greg, Marsha, Peter, Jan, Bobby, and Cindy.
Because of Tom Brady?
What?
Tom Brady.
I said Todd.
I know, but you just Tom Brady. Maybe Todd Brady is also a thing.
I wrote Mrs. Brady, and then Mike said you couldn't do that, so I had to write something else.
Mrs. Robinson.
Mm-hmm.
Question 5. Name one of the Huxtable children in the Cosby Show.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Ruh-roh.
I brought you in this world, take you out. Who's he talking to?
That one girl.
No, he's talking to his son.
No, that one guy.
His name, Bill Cosby's name is Heathcliff.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, his first name is Heathcliff?
Yeah. And that
Heathcliff Huxtable.
Yep.
Didn't he write the show?
Yeah.
Why would you give yourself that name?
So they don't call him Heathcliff.
Cracking yourself up over there, Andy?
I just feel like by guessing I'm being racist.
Way to preface that.
The first step is admitting you have a problem.
Everyone got an answer?
Yeah.
Kevin says... Kevin says Michael. Andy says... Jermaine, who has already been discussed this evening. And Katie says Vanessa. Vanessa's correct.
Let's go. What?
Yes, Sandra, Denise, Theo, Vanessa, and Rudy.
Oh, no Jermaine, huh?
I thought Theo would be the one that you guys got. Why?
Yeah.
Because
The boy.
I've heard of him. Question 6. Kevin, or KD, sorry. How sure were you that Vanessa was one of the answers?
30%.
Wow.
Question 6. In this pub sixer. Kiki Håkansson won the first Miss World competition in 1951. What country was she from?
Spelling?
Kiki space HAAKONSON. All right. Everyone has an answer? Kevin says Sweden. Andy says Netherlands/Holland. Katie says Sweden.
I wasn't sure.
Sweden is correct.
Let's go.
It was the mushroom cloud for me.
It was the double A for me.
Indeed.
All right. Kevin, it is your turn.
I love it when it's my turn.
Your turn. I want my board.
Yeah.
He's like all up in arms that he didn't get his bird, and then he is totally fine with it later in the movie.
Yeah. He's a go with the flow kind of guy.
Is that how you describe him?
Yeah.
Go with the flow kind of guy?
Uh-huh. He really likes the flow of electricity. Number 1. Before independence, Ghana was a colony of what country?
Can you please repeat?
Yeah. Before independence, Ghana was a colony of what country? Alrighty. Andy says France. Katie says the UK. Mike says France. The answer is Britain, so I'll give you UK.
Thank you.
Number 2. Name one of the 2 official languages of Senegal.
Are you just going to target Katie this whole time?
Name one of the 2 official languages of Senegal. Andy says Senegalese. Katie says French. Mike says Senegalese. The answers are Wolof and French.
That's how this is going to go.
Well done, Katie.
Thank you.
Number 3. Name the 4 terrestrial or rocky planets in our solar system.
Name the 4?
Name the 4. Alrighty. Andy's going to reveal and say Mars, Earth, Mercury, and Neptune. Katie is going to say Venus, Mars, Earth, and Mercury. Mike's going to say Earth, Mars, Venus, and Jupiter. Katie is correct. It's the 4 closest to the sun. Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. Number 4. What fashion item was inspired by a U.S. atomic bomb test off an atoll in the Marshall Islands?
Finally, I know one.
What fashion item was inspired by a U.S. atomic bomb test off an atoll in the Marshall Islands?
Do you think Kevin's targeting me with these?
I'm not, actually.
I think he did at least the first 2, 100%. I mean, there's no way he could have expected to not get points from those.
I mean, the answers were Britain and French.
Well,
so, like,
yeah, I mean,
pretty good chance you're going to get that on a guess.
I could have said, like, what age was Alexander Hamilton when he thought about pink hippos for the first time? And it would be a number that you've heard of before, but you would never have gotten it.
I'm just impressed Mike came up with that on.
No, yeah, that was really good. And we said Andy was the most creative.
Yeah.
The pink hippos thing was really good. Like, that's what qualifies for really good these days?
Just on the fly.
Yeah, it was a good example.
Okay. Oh.
It made me understand his plight.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember the question.
You are the common man. You want it again?
Yeah.
What fashion item was inspired by a U.S. atomic
That's why I
bomb
don't remember
test
the
off an
question.
atoll in the Marshall Islands? Okay.
Can Mike go first?
Yeah.
No?
Andy
Andy says bikini. KD says bikini. Mike says top hat. Close, very close to bikini, which was the right answer.
It's the Bikini Atoll. You never
And
heard of
somehow
that?
that inspired a bikini?
That's what they called the Bikini Atoll.
But how did that inspire a bikini?
I don't know.
I think it got really hot when the atomic bomb went off, and it's like, oh, bikinis are hot. I don't know.
Bikinis, martinis.
In between, we've done that before. Been there, done that. Number 5. Who said, "A woman who doesn't wear perfume has no future"?
There's no future, huh?
A woman who doesn't wear perfume has no future.
There's so many good possibilities on this one.
All right, Andy says Coco Chanel. Katie says Churchill. And Mike says Trump. It is Coco Chanel.
Wow, nice.
Hooray. Me.
It's a little self-aggrandizing.
I mean,
Stupid.
Smart.
number 6. In what decade did India gain independence from Britain? In what decade did India gain independence from Britain?
Hey, brother, which questions were you targeting me with in this? Pub Sixer.
I don't know what that is.
I want to know by what order of magnitude I'm off by. This might be really bad.
All right. Andy says 60s.
Mhm.
I think that's 60 to the third power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're off by a few orders of magnitude there.
Oh.
Katie says the 1960s. Mike says 1940s. Mike is correct. It's 1947.
All right, that leaves us with KD after that brutal category.
Katie, how many did you get?
4.
1.
Oh my gosh.
6.
2. Gross.
I'm not sure that we shouldn't court-martial him for that set of questions.
Okay. I mean, like, we can talk about it later.
The first 2 were pretty targeted to me. The other ones were not.
The last one?
I didn't get it.
You should have. He thought you would have.
Okay.
Okay. Question number 1. What liquor is used in an old fashioned?
Ooh. You're asking for just one?
Mm-hmm. What liquor is used in an old fashioned?
I feel discriminated against.
Why?
I wrote down that I thought you would get this one.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't think it's right.
I don't think mine is either.
All right. Mike says gin. Kev says gin. Andy says whiskey. It is whiskey. I also would have accepted bourbon, which is whiskey, just from Kentucky. Question number 2. Name a cured meat other than pepperoni, salami, and prosciutto. Name a cured meat other than pepperoni, salami, and prosciutto. I'm looking at a big, long list, and if you write something that is not on this list, I will
How
look
close
it up.
in spelling do I have to be?
Not very.
This is highly reminiscent of the wine question.
Yeah, but you should know some cured meats.
Speaking of which, is Bordeaux a red wine?
Can I write more than one and get more than 1 point?
No.
All Kevin eats is cured meats.
That's true. They say you are what you eat.
All right, Mike says capicola. Kevin says capicolo. And Andy says linguiça.
Is that a
I
type
think
of
it's a
ham?
kind of sausage from Portugal.
I think it's a ham.
Yeah, that sounds like a ham.
I think it's a type of sausage from Portugal.
That's what I'm on Wikipedia right here. Smoke cured pork sausage.
Then that is good.
How was that your guess?
Question number 3. What insurance company has an umbrella for their logo?
Oh.
What was that, Andy?
Oh.
Fun is my Chinese neighbor's middle name.
Hold on. An umbrella, you say?
I'll take
I
the
do.
rocket. Come on, Mom. I'm 40 years old. I'm almost a full-grown man.
The umbrella.
I have umbrellage.
Oh, do ya?
Under my umbrellage.
Watch it.
Elage. I don't know.
Okay.
I think I have it wrong.
I'm definitely right.
Mike says travelers. Kevin says Aflac. And Andy says travelers. It's travelers. Question number 4. How many humps does a Bactrian camel have?
A what?
A Bactrian camel?
A Bactha camel?
No,
Bantapudu.
that one.
A Manchurian camel?
How many humps does a Bactrian camel have?
How do you spell that word you're saying?
Bactrian. Bactrian.
Bactrian.
Bactrian.
So, I'm going to call umbrage on this question.
Why?
I don't remember this song. Bactrian the camel has.
What?
What?
You don't know the Sally the Camel song?
No.
How many humps does she have?
Well,
My humps,
you go
my
up.
humps, my humps, my humps.
Start with
3.
1. You go up.
No, that's
Sally
4.
the camel has 2 humps.
All right. Mike says 1. Kevin says 2. Andy says 2. It's 2. It's the dromedary. Dromedary camel has.
My umbrage with that question is there were only 2 options, so it was a 50-50, and you were basically giving yourself a point.
Why were there only 2 options?
Do you know any 3-humped camels?
I don't know camels.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that there were names for camels.
What kind of grasshoppers are in Australia?
Dude, I can promise you that there is a grasshopper in Australia.
Infestation.
We've lost the war.
Question number 5.
That makes so much sense.
In the context of finance, what does IRA stand for?
Wallabies.
Oh, thank you.
What did you just say?
In the context of finance, what does IRA stand for?
I don't know if I know this.
I mean, you're probably taking a point away from yourself, but
I did predict that all would get it.
Wait, the guy that works it doesn't know what it is?
I need to divest my funds.
Again, I call them camels, not Bactrian camels.
Okay.
you call people's funds camels?
Yeah.
But not Bactrian camels. Mike says individual retirement account.
It's his individual.
Kevin says individual retirement account. And Andy says investment retirement. It is individual retirement account.
Yeah.
All right. I was not supposed to get a point there, but alas,
Alas, a point is yours.
it is.
Bums.
In the context of 1990s British history, what does IRA stand for?
Oh.
Please repeat.
In the context of 1990s British history, what does IRA stand for? Mike says Irish Revenue Act. Kevin says Irish Republic Army. Andy says Ireland Revolution Authority. Kevin is correct. The Irish Republic Army. I got 5.
On that category?
Yep.
3.
4.
Bringing totals to, I will go first with 9.
I'll go next with 11.
I'll go next with 13.
17.
Wow.
I guess you did you got 11 between our 2 categories?
10.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, I got 3, 4, 4, 6.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, not bad. You got 1, 4, 1, 3. All right. So to recap, final scores were Mike with 9, Andy with 11, KD with 13, and Kevin with 17.
Wow.
Out of a grand total possible 24 points. Listeners, if you did better than 17, I will be highly impressed. Please let us know at theguestroompodcast@gmail.com.
If I had gotten more points in Andy's category, which I should have gotten more points in Andy's category, I could have gone for 20.
Yep. Wow.
Yeah, which would have been a record. 17
ties the record.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, let us know. Also, let us know what your guess for the SPG is. If you want to find out how you can get more involved with the show, go to patreon.com/theguestroom podcast to join the guest list and keep us guessing. If that's too much commitment for you, just pause right now.
And reevaluate your life.
Right. And then go and visit patreon.com/theguestroom podcast. Also, you can leave us a review on your pod listening app of choice, even apps of choice. You could do it on multiple apps. I've done it. Tell your friends, tell your moms, tell your friends' moms, tell your mom's friends. And
Rhonda.
From all of us here at the Guest Room Podcast, for KD, for Andy, for Kevin, for Rhonda, I'm Mike. Farewell.